Lucky you. Everybody's out of work and you're getting too much work. Okay, good afternoon, everyone on Zoom. Hope you have a good lunch. Okay, I guess that's the beauty about doing on Zoom at home, because then you can relax, take your time, have your lunch. Unlike these people here having their lunch after the training, they still have to drive home. However, it would never replace the actual human contact here because we gossip and everything. Next, chit chat. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So next time we'll keep that Zoom on, so you guys on Zoom can join in the chit chat. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Okay, if you want to get yourself ready, now we're going to do some warm-up exercise. Again, we'll do the last the bit that we have done for the second half as our warm-ups. Okay, so we'll do it a few times, and then what I like to do is I will go through the second half like just now before we finish on either side, front and back. So you hopefully be able to use it for your practice afterwards. Okay, good. So let's start with some practice warm up with that. Okay, good. Are you all ready? Those of you on Zoom? We'll do it gently. Just try to get the step right first. Don't need to go too low, yeah? Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Let's do that again. One, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, let's do that one more time, yeah, everyone? One, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax. Okay, your go. One, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2. 1. Step back. Good. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, good. Let's do that one more time, everyone. Ready? Start. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, relax. Yeah. Okay, good. A couple of things that we need to pay attention to. Okay. Now, the first one, no problem. Mostly okay. Second one, bah. So remember the second one, you need to use the actual wrist. Use the wrist to strike. Okay, good. So go out to the left. The point, go out to the left. Point and in. Yeah, this is the first thing. Point, strike. Now the next one, intercept. Remember the arms front and back is more or less in a 180 degrees diagonal line. Okay, then draw in. Next one. Now, when we do this point, make sure your point has to be slightly up. Otherwise, it can't point in. So from here, you actually strike down. Okay, strike down. Here, strike. So you have a process of having the sword diagonally up before you strike. Okay, even a slight ones, just a slight. You see, a slight diagonal, and then strike down. Okay, good. And then when you actually step back, don't step back too much on the side like this. It is here because your foot is behind the front. You just want to move slightly on the side, but still forms a sort of like a bow stance, not sort of a side horse stance. Okay, so that's very important. Don't, yeah. So in a way, it's just a slight adjustment to help you balance better. Okay, good. So there's no need to adjust too much to the front. 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, not 1, 2. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's do that again, everyone. Yeah, ready? Hands up, Sarah. That's it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Good. That's better. All right. Good. Okay. I'm going to now turn the camera over and record, and then we'll carry on from there. Okay. Okay. Good. So let's see if I can turn this. Okay, good. Let's see. Okay. All right. Chris, do you want to keep an eye, please? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2. good.
Where's the coasting?
Okay, then the other side. Okay, good. And last one, closing steps. Okay. This one. Let me see, this way, isn't it?
Cloud.
Okay, I'll do on this side again, just to be a bit clearer. Okay, good. All right, we can go back. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, a bit more. Yeah, that's it. Okay, good. Okay, so as you can see here, there aren't much going to do. So hopefully we should be finishing quite quickly the second half. And then we'll just spend some time revising, okay? Now, we've done the reverse thrust. So what is the next one? After we have done the reverse thrust, the first thing we do is we move the sword back slightly, move slightly, and then as we lean backward, the next step is lean backward and step one. And then step another step and intercept as we sit down. Okay, so in a way, it's two-step, well, three-step really. Okay, good. Watch again. This requires a bit of a balance. Yeah. Okay, good. So it is here, strike, open 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Let's do that again, everyone. And those of you on Zoom as well. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Now, if you can't go that low, don't worry. Okay, just do a stepping back cross stance will be fine. So it'll be like this. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's a lot easier. All right, let's do that together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. Reach out a little bit more, Chris. Not too in. Out. Yeah. Okay. So remember, as we do 1, 2, 3, it's like forward intercept. Chop. Okay. This is 接. 接. Okay. Intercept. All right. Good. Let's do that again, everyone. Those on the Zoom as well. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3. Reach out your hands. Reach out your hands. Yeah, good. Okay, relax, yeah? Okay, now remember, as we do the intercept, go forward and intercept. Don't come back. Go forward, out, intercept. That's it, yeah? Intercept outwards like this. Yeah, not this. Good. Okay, no good. Good. All right, again. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. Your go, everyone. Reversed. Open 1, step 2, 3. Good. Okay, good. Again, once more. Open 1. Lean, step 2. Another step, sit. 3. Okay, let's do that again. Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Good. Okay, relax, yeah. Now, when we actually doing 2 and 3, we do it a little bit slowly. So it requires a bit of balance. But when we actually practicing it well, then these two are more or less moving together. Okay, so the first movement would have been like this. 1, and then 2, 3. Okay, you can see that there. 1 step, 1, 2. So the leaning backwards is a transition to the next movement. Why do we need to do that leaning back? If you remember the first movement, the first session, then you know. Jill. Okay. Now, for example, I was going to do this. Yeah, reverse. Jill, intercept my wrist. No, the wrist. Yeah, like this. Yeah, intercept my wrist. Then what I do is I move my wrist away to avoid getting hurt. And then she grasps the opportunity to come up, pushing the sword. Come up, yeah. Ah, you see, this is the one that we did. Remember the first section? So what she did was, number 1, she cut my wrist. I move my way, and then she comes in and try to do this. If I don't move, my head will be bouncing up and down on the floor. So what do? I actually go 1, 2. Can you see? So first one is I lean back to move away from that attack, but at the same time, I move my sword as I squat down in case if I don't move far enough. So I move back. And then the second one is I dodge and strike. Okay, make sense? Make sense on Zoom? Anyone on Zoom? Make sense? Yeah? Good. Okay, so think about this. All right, let's do that again. Ready, everyone? Oops. Open 1, step 2, 3. Good. Okay, again. Ready? 1, open. 2 and 3. Good. Okay, so remember, the first one is not leaning yet. The first one is just merely opening, moving your wrist away. So the first one is like 1. It's only the second one, it goes 2 and 3. Okay, so don't lean too quickly. No good to go like this, because the other person hasn't even come to you yet. Then it becomes a bit too choreographed. Yeah, so we need to wait. So if we get onto our wrist and move our wrist and wait until they get close to our neck, we dodge and strike back. Okay, so it's 1, then 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3.
3.
Okay, again, everyone. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Good. Okay. But remember, don't look up. That guy hasn't jumped on the sky. You're still looking forward. Yeah. So it's no good to go. Good. Okay. So make sure, although you dodge 1, 2, still looking. Oh, you're there, not there. Yeah. Okay. So no good. No good. 1, 2, 3. Gone. Yeah. So make sure you need to see where he's coming or she's coming. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good. Again, everyone. 1, 2, and 3. Good. That's better. Good. Yeah. Now remember the blade here, again, side to side, not up and down, diagonally, side to side. You can see my sword is diagonal. Can you see? The point of the sword is more or less level with my head. The handle is more or less to the chest. Okay. So no good. Good. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Again, everyone. Ready? Start. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Excellent. All right. Once more. 1, 2, 3. Good. Excellent. Okay. Good. Now let's get on to the next one. Earlier, I think Sarah asked a question about thrusting diagonally downwards. This one coming is the one that you thrust diagonally downwards. Okay, so how do we do this one? In fact, it's quite easy. Again, it's a closed steps. So stand up 1 step. Again, back foot slightly to the side, slightly to the side. Draw the sword back. Then 2, slightly diagonally down. Okay, I would say no more than 45 degrees, maximum 45 degrees, 30 to 45 degrees. Okay, 30 to 45 degrees. Why? We need to know why this is, because that's the beauty of Sun Style Tai Chi, is when you do a movement, you have a reason why the angle is. Now, I don't know if you remember the first section.
Push, gua, chop.
Remember, I'm sitting down here. This is the first session, chopping at the other person's wrist. When is this? It's at this point here, chopping on my wrist. So that means the other person is squatting down like me at this point. So what I do is I want to get up quickly and strike at his head.
Oof.
Okay, but while he's still squatting. Okay, that's why here, this one here, 1, 2, 1, 2, slightly diagonal, 30, no more than 45 degrees, because that one, otherwise, if it's more than 45 degrees, that means that that person is a dwarf. Okay, so he's not a dwarf, he's a big man. Okay, we always like to fight big man. Okay, so about 30, no more than 45 degrees. Okay, this time, the edges is up and down. Okay, let's do that together. Ready? Down. Good. Up. 1, 2. Good. Okay, good. All right, let's do that again, everyone. 1, 2. Good. Okay, good. All right. No go, everyone. Ready? Kai, move your arm forward. Your arm is too close to your waist. Further up. That's it, yes. 1. Draw the sword. 2. Close step and thrust. Downward, diagonally. 30, no more than 45 degrees. Good. Excellent. Okay, let's do that again. Sorry? Yes, well, no, it's actually, now you see here, this is actually thrusting from an angle, again, to the center. Okay, now, for example, I'm facing you. For example, I'm here. Now, this person is jumping here, but on this side, not in the center, it's on this side. So what I do is I actually dodge his chop. And then I jab him because he's at a slight angle, and I jab into the angle, not straight to the center. Inward to a slight angle, okay? Because you're aiming at that corner there. I would say around 30 degrees. Okay, again, everyone. 1, 2. Good. Okay, good. Yeah, let's do that again. Ready? 1, 2. Good. Okay, let's do that once more. 1, 2. Good. Excellent. Okay, let's do that once more. 1, 2. Good. Okay, good. All right, let's start from the beginning to there. What from the beginning of the second section. Okay, beginning of second section. Ready? One, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Good. Okay, good. It's hot. Do you want to open the window? Maybe turn the heating off. Shall I turn the heating off? It's getting a bit hot, isn't it? Sorry, guys. We need to turn the heating off. We're very hot in here.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
2, 2, 3, 4. Point. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Okay. You can open the window if you like a little bit, just to let some fresh air out. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Let's do that again, everyone, from the beginning of the second section. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Good. Okay, once more. Ready? Start. Don't worry. Okay, good. Okay. All right, relax. Yeah. Just remember, I should do a slow motion, slow version also, so you guys can follow. Okay. So watch me to do a slow version. So I want to turn this over. Oh. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, good. Okay. Do you want to double check, Chris? Okay, this side. Oops.
Left, draw, back uppercut, chop, withdraw, pull, up, and thrust, turn, left, right.
Okay. Sorry to be a bit wobbly. Okay, good. I think we need to come back this way. This way. So that's tangled. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Whoop. Something is press any key to cancel. Yeah. Otherwise you turn my video off. Okay, good. Right. Let's try again from there. Ready? Two. Next. Come back. One, two, three, four. One, two, three. One, two. Okay, good. Okay, your go. Start. Okay, good. Once more. Okay, you're going to do it once more, and then I'll give you some time to do a bit of self-practice, or maybe you can sort of work with each other. And obviously, the one on Zoom can do a bit more practice and look at others when they practice, so you can see how they do it. Okay, ready? Go. Okay, good. So do you want to do 5 minutes, 10 minutes of self-practice? Go through these sections a few times and have a little think and see if there's any questions or anywhere that you don't feel comfortable you want to ask. Okay, 5, 10 minutes self-practice now, guys. Start practicing. Carry on, have a little practice. Let's get the batteries.
From
That's
that
it, yes.
cross step.
I guess the
1,
Yeah, I guess it's just like a little taster,
2,
really. And then hopefully we'll come back again, I don't know, a couple of months, whatever.
1,
And then we go further deeper into it. Yeah, that's
1,
it, yeah. So I think,
3, 4,
don't leave me hanging on.
1, 2,
Yeah, I can't remember who sang it now. I just remember, don't
1,
leave me hanging on.
2,
What's that?
1, 2,
Oh, was it? Oh.
3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 2. Whew.
No. Both stands. Both stands and body aiming at the, yes, that's it. Yeah, good. Yeah, both stands. Yeah.
Right, left, skip, left, tilt, back cut, back reverse, point, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. Oh, God. Back. Point. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Okay, good. Okay, everyone. Yeah. Just to, I think everybody's done pretty well, considering most of us haven't learned the Sun Style Sword before. Although we say it's a compact routine, but there are still quite a lot of movement, and there are quite a lot of differences between Sun Style and other styles of Tai Chi swords. So it can be a little bit sort of confusing. Yeah, so we've done well, and as we already said earlier, don't know if you guys on Zoom heard that. I think maybe we will come back and do another revision towards the end of the year or something, a couple of months time or something, so that we can do a bit more in depth. Okay, so we've done very, very well. Okay, so we're going to have a short break, but before that, I want to point a few things out so that you can pay attention to it when you do it. Yeah, okay, so when you actually do the number one, for example, here, it's not bad. Number two, now what we try to do here is not just simply like this. You want to be able to draw a nice circle. Okay, so from here, it's like 1, 2. See? Okay, using the blade and the wrist rather than the arms, like some people do. You know, it's like this, no good. Okay, you want to be like, if you have done 42-step sword, you will see like this. So the sword is more or less like swirling around the other sword. Okay, Jill, yeah, just keep it out, yeah, like this. So you can more or less see it's like this. Yeah, like this. Can you see? The other way. See? But these require the relaxed, the nice loose grip on your hands, and also flexibility on your wrist. Okay, so it'd be like this. Yeah, so it's going around like this. Yeah, like this. And then ba, 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 ba. Okay, so this is something that we need to practice. So when you practice in the future, you can just try this again with a little pole sticking out, and you sort of just go around it. The other way, both sides. Okay, both sides. Okay, to go around. Okay, bah. Okay, this is the first thing. So therefore, when we do this, it's not simply the arm. It is the wrist and the sword that circle together. The arm movement is required, but not as big as Yang style. Okay, not as big as Yang style. So it is like 1, relax. Da, 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 da. Okay, so 1, da, and then do. See, very, very swift. Okay, 1, 2. Now, when you do this, try to remember about 45 degrees. About 45 degrees. Okay, both stands. Your body can lean forward slightly if you want to, as long as it's not like this. Still nicely erected. Okay, this is the first one. And then when you do the reverse thrust and step back, you can if you break it down slowly, I know it's quite difficult. Even myself sometimes find losing balance quite easily. Okay, so from here, 1, 2. Can you see here? 2. And then 3. Okay, so there is a process whereby we actually shift weight back as we lean backwards. Okay, so it is like 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so watch again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay, by moving your weight back, you actually allow your step, the front foot to step much more swiftly. Okay, so if you do this, then you have a problem. You need to shift your weight. So here, for example, like 1, 1, and then you have to move your weight. It's a bit too slow. So here, 1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
2, 3.
3.
Okay, then the next one, again, like the one before, try not to rush into making a step until you're ready. Then you can do both together. But for now, I would suggest is rise up first, step, and strike. Okay, take your time until you get your balance. Then obviously you can do 1, 2. But for now, if you find yourself losing balance, then 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Does it make sense? Good. Okay, have a short break. Then we'll come back, have a drink of water, yeah? Have a little ponder on the movement as well. Okay, and then if you want to ask questions, you can come back and ask it later, yeah? Oh, it's the wrong step, isn't it? Wrong sitting. Yeah, it's 1, 1, 2, 3. Right foot in the back. Yeah, that's it. That's it, yes. So that's the way, yeah.
Good job. That's right. Lift off those feet. Well done. Well done.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's cooled down a bit now. Oh dear. You guys done well. actually considered 2 days to nearly complete the whole, well, completing the whole form, you know. I thought you guys have done it somehow. I don't know why. Yeah, but that's good. At least it's a good taster. But you can tell, you can see the difference between Yang and Sun style Tai Chi sword. You know, it's quite different. Like really, like Chen style, Yang style, Sun style, you can see as if Chen style is boom. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, yeah. Have you? Oh, where? Oh, have you? Have you taken the piano out now? Not yet. Ah. Oh, is it? Nobody has come forward yet. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, that case then, unless you get a piano seller and see, just give them a see if they can dismantle it and put them together. It's a shame to. No. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, okay. So we must well just smash him to pieces or cut them. Ah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. There is. Yeah, there should be. I need to find it though. I need to find the postures list. Yeah, there should be here somewhere. Don't know whether I've got them here. Oh no, I haven't got the my mobile hard drive. It's on there. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll try to see if I can find it. If I can, what I'll do is I'll put it onto the video, the first part one, so that you can get it straight away. You know, on the part one, then you know where to find the list. Yeah. So I'll try to get it today. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Oh yeah. Did you? Good. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess the YouTube recording do come in very useful. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I think they become very useful if you have learn it in person. And well, even in here, like on Zoom, because you can see the teacher gives you the ideas of how to do it, and sometimes check on your progress, as opposed to just simply buying a video in and learn from a deep video and the angles and things like. And yeah, no, that's right, yeah. But I guess now it is really the way to go. Zoom is it's becoming part of lives really. You just have to accept. We just have to accept. Most people will be spending a lot of time on Zoom, on the internet. But it'd be nice to if it's like us, because I think the problem with the laptop is it's a bit small. People can't really see it very clearly. But if like our television here, it's really massive, then you can see it much clearer. So it's much better, really, isn't it? Oh, do you? Oh, yeah, you should connect them. Yeah, they should, really, because then you see much better. Yeah. You just need to, yeah. No, you need to have a HDMI cable. So what you need to, sorry? Wi-Fi, yeah. Yeah, you can use Bluetooth. Yeah. 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 I don't know how to use the Bluetooth to connect the television and the laptop, but HDMI cable, that's what I use here, like here. Sorry? Yeah, I don't know how it works. I don't know whether this one might have a Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. I don't know whether this one here. USB Freeview. No, I don't think there's any Wi-Fi here. Bluetooth, no. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, you can ask Sam to try and connect it for you. Yeah, I mean, you may, if your television has got Bluetooth, you may be able to connect it without the cables. It might, you may do. I never tried, though. I don't know. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Oh. Uh-huh. Really? Oh, okay. But would they come and check you out? Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm. Oh, really? No. No, we never. No. I haven't watched it for, it must have been about years, but we're paying it. Yeah. But how you just write to them and say, cancel my, yeah. Right. Mhm. Yeah, oh, okay. No. Testing, detecting, no? Uh-huh. Oh, okay. You're watching. Yeah. Uh-huh. But I don't watch it anyway. No, I don't. I haven't watched it for years, but we've been paying for years and we don't even watch it. No, yeah, I must tell Faye. Yeah, TV licensing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So easy, yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. No. No, that's right. Yeah, but that's not TV licensing. We're paying like £10 a month for it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh God, we should have cancelled it 8 years ago. Then we haven't actually watched it. I know. Yeah, we have been actually. We haven't actually watched. I mean, like me and Faye tend to watch just on YouTube, Netflix, and we've got one of these boxes for Chinese videos, not televisions. So through Wi-Fi, we can access Chinese videos, television stations in China, and we watch those. We hardly watch BBC or anything. No, I mean at the end, like nowadays, really, I mean, who would watch TV? You know, it's just stupid. You know. Oh, sorry. You do. I'm not saying you're probably odd one out.
Does anybody is anybody willing to somehow get a DVD of the Great British Bake Off Christmas special with the Dairy Girls? Because I'm dying to watch that, and I can't get it in the States.
Oh, right. Well, hang on a second. Let me ask you. Anybody? Sarah from America wants to ask. You got the Great Bake Off. Bake Off, is it?
Yeah, the Great British Bake Off.
Jill, do you want to come and talk to Sarah? So shall we next time? I'm going to bring a cooker here, And after a while, we can do some cooking
Yeah,
sessions.
So I'm
Yeah,
a
you've thought
huge
about this,
fan
yeah?
of the Great British
Our
Bake Off,
house,
but
I don't know if you've been to
also
our house, have you?
on Netflix,
Our cooker,
we have like
our
the
hobs.
Dairy Girls, right? That's
Oh, yeah,
very,
the
very
kitchen,
funny
now we've
television
extended it.
show.
Now we've got an
It's
island,
like
and in the
it's
middle of the
about
island,
these
there's a
girls
cooking
in
range, like
Ireland
the hob,
during the
like a
Troubles.
gas hob. Also, you
And
can see from both sides,
apparently,
this is the
they
dining
did a
area,
Great
this is the
British
kitchen.
Bake Off
So
special.
we are teaching on that
And
the other
I
side, so the
cannot
video's
get
shown
it in
that
the
way.
States.
You could
I
turn
can
around
see
and I can
clips
stand
on
there. It's like
YouTube.
doing a
I'm dying
cooking
to get a
session.
hold of it on the States. Is it
Tari,
released on
yeah,
DVD
the other one is
somewhere
JB,
where I
this is
can get it?
Tari.
Because I've looked all over.
The Chinese baking off.
Yeah, I don't know
Well,
how
I'm
to
a
get
pretty
it.
good
I
cook
can.
as well, you know. I'm pretty. Sorry. Yeah, I should do that really.
Hang on, I
Yeah.
can't.
It's
Jill,
just
I
that,
can't
like,
hear
how
you.
to work it out is good.
I
Get
can
our
only hear
efforts to do something
Terry.
different. Chinese.
Terry, can you loan your microphone to
Yeah.
to Jill? Because I can't hear her.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. I'll
She's
tell you
telling
what,
me
I'm gonna
something
change the
important
microphone
about the
now.
Great
Hang on a
British Bake
second.
Off.
Let's see if I can get the microphone switch over. It seems a bit, I don't know what happened to this thing. It's getting, yeah, very slow. Oh, yeah, hang on. I tell you what, I will tell you. Okay, do you want to see?
Okay, good. Thank you.
Does that work now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think that one was a special, which was for cancer research. It was a special book that they put on. So I don't know where you'd be able to find that.
Oh, there's no. You guys can't get it on DVD in Great Britain. You don't have it.
So they're going to. They've just started the latest season, and
yeah.
And so we're about 2 weeks or 3 weeks in. So new one.
I'm watching it. No, I'm watching it on Netflix. Netflix has it in the States. They're actually keeping up with Great Britain.
Fantastic.
I love it. It's like my favorite show ever. It's the best. So I learned how to make tartare. And
quite often when I come to Telford, I go to Terry's house and we bake with the children.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Started years ago, and I think, in fact, Kai was there, and I bought cakes round, and we sat around, had a Chinese meal, and we had cake afterwards. And then their daughter wanted to know how to make them. So the next day after training, I went back to Faye and Terry's house, and we did baking. So most trips when I come up, I go and bake with them now. So it's not this trip obviously, but quite regularly we bake. His daughter is quite a good baker now, and even Faye's getting quite good at baking now too. So job done.
Oh, that's fantastic. I try that the complicated decoration is difficult for me, but
I'm having trouble hearing.
Sorry. Complicated decoration is difficult for me. Yeah. But I can do things like I can make rough puff pastry. I've not tried full puff, but I've done rough puff pastry. I love pastry, and I'm much better with cakes and cookies now.
Well,
have you done?
I make all our own bread. We don't buy bread. I make all our own bread.
Oh, yeah. I have a community supported agriculture subscription, and every week we get an artisan loaf of bread, so I don't have to bake. Bread is not my thing. We have a bread machine. But yeah, no, I agree. But I don't make it myself. It's too much work. It's all that. Okay.
I've got to disappear for a moment, so I'll see you later.
All right. Thank you very much.
Nice to chat.
Nice to chat.
Waking up again. Just how stupid it is, It's incredible the way it works, But that would be a good idea. That's what I said. Just teach you how to cook.
I love that. I would love that.
That would be great. Next, maybe spring.
Springtime.
Yeah. Spring festival. I can make one fried rice, maybe one simple dish.
Yes.
maybe like, I don't know, black bean or like chicken with black bean.
Do you like cooking, Terry? Do you like cooking? Or
To be honest, I don't, I'm lazy.
yeah.
But when I cook, my children like my cooking.
Yeah. So Faye's the main cook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's one of the cooks, yeah.
Yeah.
But I cook better if I need to.
Yeah.
Was it your sister up the takeaway?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like my sister, yeah. So, yeah, but
That was lovely. I used to love coming to get them.
that's it, yeah. So the takeaway is good because I learned a lot of cooking from takeaway.
Mm.
And also, I guess because we live on our own for years as students and all that. So in a way, you learn to really cook for yourself. And I guess that's how I
People never
do.
do, do they?
Really
Some people never do.
No, that's right.
So actually, that would be another idea, yeah. Okay, next festival,
As well.
Chinese cooking.
I'm so pleased about. Both my boys cook, and my oldest son.
So you guys heard? Next spring festival, next year, we're going to do some Chinese cooking, all right? And we're going to teach people how to do egg fried rice.
I can do egg fried rice already.
Can you?
I got
Yeah.
egg fried rice. I got dumplings. I got radish cakes. I can do all that.
Okay. That's good, yeah.
I can do all that.
I was talking about a woman on the BBC, and she was trying to teach people. I mean, it's a proper cooking program. She was trying to teach people how to cook boiled rice and also afterward fry them. But it was a massive joke because she didn't have a clue how to boil it. She practically put a little bit of rice in a big bowl of water, you know, and then cooked the rice, and they're all gone very soggy, and then she drains them out. You know what the rice would be like, you know, it's absolutely soggy. And then she tried to fry rice with it, you know, it's just crazy. And it actually became a big hit in China because people were laughing at her, you know, so stupid she was, you know, teaching people how to cook rice. It's all wrong. Anyway, let's get ready to start again, shall we? Okay, good.
Oh, shivers now.
Yeah,
Shivers.
we're doing pretty well today, actually.
It's still hot.
It's nearly 3 o'clock, yeah, okay, good. Okay, now let's do a couple more times for the second section, and then we carry on to the last few movements, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Good. Okay, let's do that again. Ready? One, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Good. Okay, you'll go, everyone. Ready? Start. Yeah, that's it.
Wrong leg.
Okay, let's do that once more. Start. Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, we'll come back to that a bit later. Let's carry on to the next one. Now, the next one, we've done that in the beginning, and I think you may have already got an idea when you saw me doing the demonstration earlier. So the next one is, again, same thing as we did in the first section, circling. Okay, now we did it like this. So what do? We slide across to the right, 1, and then step 2, lock, 3. And then start walking again, 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is exactly the same as the first one. Okay, there's no difference. All right, in the short form. Although the traditional long form is a little different than this one here, but we make it slightly simpler for everybody. So we do it the same. Okay, so it's quite easy. Let's try that together. Everyone, ready? 1 to the right, 2 step, 3 block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, so 4 step. Okay, let's do that again, everyone. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, excellent. Okay, go. Ready? Start. 1, 2, 3. Starts walking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, let's do that once more. Okay, once more, everyone. Start. 1, 2, step 3, block. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Okay, relax, yeah? Now, when we actually do 1, 2, making the step, don't make a step sideways. We still make a step diagonal, okay? For example, like if we were, let's say this is the line here. Now remember what we did was we dodge again and we thrust, slightly angle to that person, isn't it? Yeah, to his head. And then what we do here is 1, 2, don't step sideways. We actually step slightly diagonal, about 30 degrees. And then we work a little bit diagonal 1. Can you see? Then 2. Ah! 2. 2. 3. 4. Okay? So before we make that circle, don't step sideways yet. Okay? So from here, like this, you see the line, I'm stepping on this line. So thrust. 1, 2. And you see, I'm stepping away from that line, from the cross line there. 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Remember that, okay, on Zoom? Yeah, so don't step sideways. Diagonal. Okay, slightly diagonal. All right, everyone, ready? Thrust. Then turn. 1, 2, diagonal. 3, block. Good. Then further out, 1 step. 2, 3, 4.
Good. Excellent. Okay, relax, yeah? Okay, do it one more time, everyone. Thrust. Okay, and not point. Keep your hands straight. It's a thrust. Not, I mean diagonal, but no lifting of your wrist. Yeah? Good. 1, 2, step. 3, block. Step walking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good, excellent. Can you remember the first, the few movements after the circling? Yeah, that's it, yeah. The flick, down and up, okay? So we did 3 postures after circling. Which 3? What, the first half of it, we did this. After we circle, yeah, we circle, then we did 1, circle, flick, correct? And then thrust, correct? And then embrace. In fact, we do exactly the same postures, except in different sequence, okay? So the first half is flick, thrust, embrace. Here, we do straight away, thrust, embrace, flick. Exactly the same postures, except different sequence. Okay, so the first half is flick, thrust, embrace. The second half is thrust, embrace, and flick. Okay, so flick, thrust, embrace, and then thrust, embrace, flick. Okay, let's do all that together, all right? So we did like, we were here, da, 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 here, yeah? Like this, okay? Like this. Okay, good. Like this, yeah? Right foot, left foot on front, in the front. Okay. Then what we do here is we move a back foot forward in a dangling, draw the foot next to the hip. 1. Step and thrust 2. Good. And then draw the sore finger back like this. And then make another step. 1, 2. Embrace. Good. Circle. Flick. Good. Okay. Good. All right. So let's do that again. All right. Yeah. So let's do this. Yeah. Block. Left foot. Okay. Good. Then 1, 2, 3.
Do you do a step?
Yeah, step in and out.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Thrust.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Harry, is that straight?
Straight. Yeah. Straight thrust this time. Yeah. Straight thrust. Forward thrust. Yeah. Then the arm goes back. 1 step. 2. Horse stance and embrace. Circle. Flick. 3. Okay, good. All right, good. Let's do that again, all right, everyone? Ready? 1, lift back foot. Step 2, and thrust, 3. Then 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Okay. Excellent. Okay, let's try that again, everyone. Yeah. Left foot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Circle, flick. 3. Good. Okay, good. 3 steps in one go. Quite good, yeah? Okay, let's do that again, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Okay. Your go, everyone. One in, 2 step, 3 thrust. 1 open, hopper embrace 2. Circle, flick and step 2. Okay, relax. Yeah. Okay, good. Sarah, you were leaning a little bit too much. Okay, you were doing a little bit like this. No. Oh. Okay. Yes, Sarah. Yes. Yes. Okay. So you were leaning a little bit too much like this. You were this. Oh. No. Good. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Yes. You can lean forward slightly, but not like this. Okay. Not too much. You actually have a sense of attack, but not this. Because once you do this, you see your bottom sticks up. Sing your bottom. That's it, yeah. Remember the thumb is down, yeah? Good, it's a flick. Reverse flick, okay? Let's do that again, everyone, yeah? Ready? Start. 1, 2, step 3, thrust. 1, 2. 1 circle and flick. Keep your body upright. Good. Okay, good. All right, good. Now, this thing here, as we do the flick, make sure again the arms is quite level. The reason why you are, because you're holding your arm too far behind. Make it an angle. Remember your arms is like this. No good. Ah, it hurts here. You will hurt your arms eventually. Okay. Gina, yeah. Yeah. Do your movement. Yeah. Relax. See? If she pulls back, she can't raise it because you actually lock your own joint. You need to go back out slightly to make it more comfortable. A small change makes a big difference. If you go back, relax here, trying to get up, she can't because she locked herself. So make sure, go forward here and then lift. Good, perfect. This one, good. See, much better. The arms become sort of a level. Yeah, the arm becomes level. Okay, so very important. Yeah, so don't pull the arm behind your shoulders, still in front. And this way you can lift up higher. If you go back, you can't go any higher because you're like this. Look, but if it's like this and higher, no problems. Yeah, okay, so both hands like this. Good. Yeah, so it's more or less like a number 1 in Chinese. 1 cross line. Okay, right, good. Now this one here, again, it's the same thing, although we say it's a number 1 cross line, but make sure it is not totally locked. Still with a little bit of softness. Okay, good. Okay, good. 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 Yeah, but if you look at the side here, I'm not totally sort of locked. Okay, I still have some leeway. Okay, good. All right, good. So this is a thing when we do, because Sun style has a lot of this backward pointing. So in a way, it puts a lot of stress on the shoulders if you're not careful. Okay, so try to not to make sure not behind is on the side. On the side you can go higher. On the back you can't. Yeah, because you lock yourself. Okay, go to the front and higher. Okay, let's do that again, everyone. Okay, ready?
Lock. 1, 2, and 3. Good. 1, 2. Embrace. 1, 2. Flick. Good. That's better. Okay. Relax. Excellent. Okay. So that becomes much better. So we need to make sure, very important, because if you're not careful, you might get shoulder problems, frozen shoulders or something. Okay, so make sure don't pull the arms behind you. It's on the side, but because it looks like, because you turn your body, it makes it look like it's behind you, but it is the waist, not the arm that moves. Okay, so still on the side here. You see my chest and my arm is more or less like a crossline. Okay, so don't go back like this. Okay, because then over time you get problems with your shoulders. Okay, so very important. We're going to be very careful. All right, good. Okay, so let's do that one more time, and then we go on to the next. Okay, ready? Lock. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Good. Next one, 1, 2. Next one, 1 and 2. Good, excellent, well done, very good, yeah? Good. Now, let's get on to the next one. Really more or less the last move of the whole form before the closing step, okay? The next one is a chop. But when we do chop in Yang style, we tend to have a bow stand. Yeah, have a bow stand. But in Sun style, as you already seen my demonstration, whereby I actually have my back foot hooking onto the back of my knee. Okay, that way, well, I guess it's supposed to give us better balance. Okay, so what it means is this. Okay, hooking onto the back of the knee and supporting my one foot. Okay, so this is quite a unique stepping from Sun style. Okay, but that is a very simple thing, but difficult to balance. That's all. The next move again is a chop. How do we do the chop? Remember, we have done the flick. We'll do the hand movements first. So again, we bring the sword back in a hook. Raise and chop. Okay, that's all. And the sword is diagonal. Can you see? Yeah, diagonal. Diagonal. That's it. Yeah. Okay. So watch me again on the hands. 1. Hook the sword back. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. Good. Let's do the hand movements together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now this time, no wrist, no flicking wrist. Okay. No flicking wrist. You just go up and down. That's it. No flicking. Just there. Okay. So remember, there's no flicking wrist. How far up? The hands should be slightly higher than your belly button. Maybe between, it's probably around the diaphragm. Okay, because this is the chop to the head. If it was an application, the sword finger is by the wrist. Okay, so watch again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good.
Sword fingers are supporting the sword.
That's right, yeah, supporting the sword, rest more or less by your wrist. Okay, good. Now, why do we need to hook back? There are 2 possible reasons. Number 1, a hook is a defense. That means you hook away an attack, then you count it afterwards. Another one is you want to not let the sword scratch the floor. So we tilt the sword back slightly to easier to go around. Otherwise, you can imagine it be like this. Okay, that will actually destroy the floor. Okay, especially our floor, and then you may have to pay for the repair. Okay, so make sure. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do that together. Everyone, play. 1, 2, 3. Good, excellent. Okay, good. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, good. Now, what about the step? Okay, remember we have this flick and step like this. Yeah. So what we do here is the 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do that together, everyone. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Relax, yeah. Now, remember, you're hooking onto the bank. Like this. So you're more or less like kicking into your back knee. Okay? So not next to it, not just like dangle it, actually physically resting the foot on your back knee. Okay? It might take
Terry,
sorry, yes.
I have a little bit of arthritis. That's not actually going to happen for me at all. My knee doesn't bend to 90. Just barely bends to 90, my left knee. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Now you don't need to. If you have arthritis in your knee, don't worry about bending. But what you need to do here is to show the characteristic of your stance is like this. So you're actually putting the face of the foot on the back of your knee, whether you stand or you're squatting.
Yeah, but your left knee, it's not my right knee. My right knee's fine. It's my left knee that doesn't fold.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not that I don't want to do this. It's just if I cannot. This knee is part of why the foot hangs out a little bit, right?
Yeah. Okay, if you can't, as long as you know that you're supposed to do it like that.
Yeah.
But if you can't, don't worry. You just put it like next to your like young style. Okay, you can do it like that, yeah. But obviously, as long as if people come across and say, "Oh, why did you do this?" Instead of putting it behind the knee, you can explain that's supposed to be behind the knee, but obviously, not everybody can do it. So that could be another option that people can adapt to. Okay, actually, quite a very good question here. Also, someone asked me because when I put it on our website, the course information, I put in a video that we did. Must have been about 10 years ago in Colton Hills. That I actually demonstrated the Style Tai Chi Sword. I mean, it was just a step by step. Now, people ask me a very good question about the sword finger. Remember, I said yesterday, Grandmaster Sun Jianyue, she likes to hold it like a gun. The person asked me why did I hold it like this rather than they call it the normal Sun style sort of a hand gesture. Now, I guess this is a personal preference. Okay. Now, Grandmaster Sun Jianyue, she likes to put it like this, so with the thumb sticking out rather than touching. Okay. So again, it's like holding a gun. If you prefer to do this, it's fine. It's entirely up to you because there is really main significant difference between whether you put your thumb here or you leave it open. Some people just like to do it like this to make it a little bit more comfortable. Some people like to put it there. It's no
I wouldn't say there is any major effect to the overall integrity of the form. Okay, so same here. I suspect Grandmaster Sun Wukong or Xin Yichuan, because in Xingyi we actually do this in Xin Yichuan, and so therefore it's been taken over and adopted by Sun Style Sword, because it was originally a Xingyi sword anyway. So therefore, I would say, you know, whether you can do it or not, it's really not important. If you can, great. If you can't, don't worry. Just do whatever you get comfortable, as long as you know how it's supposed to be doing. That's what we always say. Because like Professor Lee, when he teaches us, he do it like this. Okay, and I would suspect his grandfather won't be too much different. But Grandmaster Sun Jianyin like this, and even Sun Wukong, when he does his Bagua sword, he has these thumbs sticking out as well. So I guess it's a lot to do with personal preferences. Yeah, with the hands. So if any of you wants to do it like this, by all means, that's not a mistake. Okay, or if you do this, it doesn't really matter. Some people prefer to have the thumb sticking up. Some people keeping it in, because it's to do with Taoism as well. In Taoism, we tend to have it like this. But obviously, because Grandmaster Yunta, he's very knowledgeable in Taoism, Buddhism, and all that, so it could mean that this is something for him personally. And when he teaches students, his daughter also likes to do it like this. So it doesn't really matter whether it's like this or like this. There's no such thing as right or wrong, except the techniques. Okay, good. All right, so you can do whichever you feel comfortable, Sarah. Okay, let's do that again, everyone. From here, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Good. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. Again, everyone. Okay.
Can I ask a very quick question on footwork?
Yeah.
On the supporting leg, are the toes forward or out slowly?
This is no fixed, whichever you feel more comfortable. Okay, because it's not a bow stance. It's about balance. Okay, so I mean, honestly, for me personally, if I do this, I will keep my foot straight. Rather than side angle. Okay. All right. Yeah. For me personally, I'll keep it straight. All right. Good. But slight angle doesn't really matter. If you find it slightly better balance. Okay. Good. Again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, good. Let's do that again. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. The other foot. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, relax. Okay, good. You go. You go. Ready? Start. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Good. Okay, relax. Okay, good. So let's do that all together from the beginning to there. Okay, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, good. Now remember, don't worry if you can't remember all this, because it's a lot to take in. And I do expect everyone, well, I was expecting everyone who probably knew something about Tai Chi Sword, Style Sword, but for not knowing it and be able to go through quite a lot of it is a good achievement. And also don't forget, we've got this recording that's available for you all to practice. So hopefully you can keep practicing. And what I'll do is I will reschedule another date, maybe sometime towards the end of the year. Okay, then we can come back together either here in person or some of you again on Zoom, and then we can go in a bit more. But hopefully by then you will have a quite good idea of the forms. Then we can actually spend more time working on the details. Okay, good. Let's start again from the beginning of the second section. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, do you think you can remember? Do you think you can remember what Zoom is? Yeah, thumbs up. That's just about. Okay, let's try it. Okay, let me see. Ready? Start. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Point. 1 and 2. Yeah, that's it. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Reverse thrust. 1, 2 and 3. Good. 1, 2. No, step back. Yeah. Step back. Yeah, not forward. 1, circle. 2, step, block. 3. Then start walking. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Thrust. Then stop. Back. 1, 2. 1, 2. Flip. Good. Chop. 1. 轮劈. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good. Well done, everybody. Good. Okay. So this is a 轮劈, means that wheel. In fact, it's 挂劈. Really, I would say it's a 挂劈. So it's actually hook and strike. Okay, rather than just simply circling the sword and chop. It's hook, 挂劈. Okay, 挂劈, 挂劈. Good. Okay, excellent. All right, yeah. Now, last one. Well, last movement before the closing steps. Last one, quite easy. We can do two ways. I made 2 steps, 3 steps, but you can do 2 steps if you want. depending on the room size and how far you get back to the other side. Yeah. So from here, watch. So I could say 1, 2, 3. Or if you have enough room, or the front is not far, then you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's entirely up to you. All right, but let's say we just do 2 steps for now. All right, so from this 1, 2, 3. All right, so left, right, up, outside. Everybody together. Everybody, come on, everybody together. 1, 2, draw back. 3, up. Okay, good. Again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Again. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. You'll go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, excellent. Well done. Okay, that's quite easy. Now the last one, the closing posture, is a little bit complicated. Really, the beginning was quite complicated too, wasn't it? You got all these this is the beginning. All right. So here, the end, we make it also as flamboyant as possible. Okay. So what do we do? Left foot step back as if with a thrust. Let me show you first. So number 1, yeah, we come to here up. So we thrust forward, step back with the left foot. 1. And then we're going to cross a sit back Tai Chi turning, cross, and then we call this waving cloud, like this. My nose, yeah, my nose, okay. So from here, cross, Tai Chi turn, my nose, turn. Helicopters, and then I take over, crossing my hands like this. Hold, change this into a sword, and then come down, step. Empty stance, come. Look to the right. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. So the stepping is a little bit complicated than as well as the hand movements. Okay, so let's just do the hand movements first. Let me show you the hand movements first. 1, 2, horizontal, over your head. 3, 4, down. Okay, does it work for you guys?
Yeah.
Work for you guys too. Okay, good. Let's do that together, everyone. Just do the hand movements first. Don't worry about the step, yeah? One, 2, 3. Wow. That's it, yeah. A bit more. Yeah. 4, 5. Good. 6. Good. Okay. So what we try to do here is when we cross the arms here, we use the arms. And then from here is the wrist. You see? The wrist. Helicopter. Helicopter. Yeah. That's it. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. I'm going to do it a close up so you can practice maybe when you use the people. Yeah. Okay. Good. Watch again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Watch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, let's do that again. Let's do the hand movements first. Ready? 1, 2. Cross your leg, cross your arms. On the top, yeah. Helicopter, 3, 4. 5, 6. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, good.
Look like somehow.
Sorry?
Look like something.
Yeah, I know. It is.
Hands are in the way.
That's it, the hardest part. Now, the hardest part is the catching of the sword. How to catch the sword. 1, cross your arms first. 2, turn your hands over. 3, like this. Can you see? And then put this hand behind, and then take over.
It's been your own place, but I'm decent.
No, you're doing right, but it's just like sometimes you need to be a bit swift. Yeah, you see Fred there somewhere. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Okay, but don't worry. I mean, as we've done that on the video. So if you're not so 100% sure, practice it when you get home and use the video. All right? Yeah. Okay. See you later. See you. Okay. So you take care. Actually, you know what? You guys come forward this way. Come on forward. Stand here. And I want to do a screenshot. Mask on. Put your mask on. It's okay. Put your mask on. So guys, you want to come into the center of your screen? Just show your face so that I want to take a screenshot.
Oh, have you got one?
That doesn't matter. You just come closer. Go over there. Yeah, if you haven't got one, you guys come over here. Yes. That's it. Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hang on. Let me get something to pull. Okay, everyone. Okay, good. Ready? Look at the screen. Come close. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Put your thumbs up, everyone. The one in the screen as well. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see if it works. Yeah. Most important thing is if it works. Give me 1 second. Sorry, just to make sure it works. Okay, hang on. I just want to send this out and then. Okay, let's do another one. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, everyone. And okay, ready? Look at 1. Hang on, let's try again. Okay, good. Hang on, one more. Just double check. It's a very rare. Oh, that looks good. Let me just see. Actually, I need to do it. My eyes keep dipping. That's the problem. Sorry, guys. I need to do another one with the eyes looking at the screen.
The camera.
Yeah, looking at the camera. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good.
No, I'm smiling.
I know. We can't see our smile.
It's in our eyes.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's still looking down. Never mind. We'll do that. Yeah. Okay. Well done. Okay. See you. Have a safe journey back.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Good. Safely. Sorry, guys. Let's.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Have a safe journey. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Terry.
See ya. Bye.
See you soon. Yes.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Good. Okay. Okay, let's go through the last one again. All right, the last one. So the standing like this. Yeah, we were. Yeah, which way were we facing? Yeah, you can face the screen if you want. Face the camera if you want. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then finish. Okay, good. Now, what about the stepping? The stepping, we don't step too low, okay? Just go like this. 1, Tai Chi turning, 2, see? Sit back, toes up, turn. 3, shift weight again. Out, in, step. Okay, so watch again. 1 step, sit, turn, shift again, 2 step, 3 step, 4. Okay, good. Let's try it. Ready? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, done. Step. Outward twist. Sit back, Fred. Sit back. Shift weight. Okay. Turn. Ah. Good. Okay. It's getting a bit complicated, yeah? Okay, good. Let's do it behind you then. Follow me, all right? Follow me, everybody. Follow me, all right? Yeah. So, thrust, 1. Sit back, turn, cross hand, toes in. And then shift weight again. Helicopters, take the sword. The left foot twist outwards. Good. And then the right foot forward and step. Right foot step. Right foot, Chris, step. Step forward.
Oh, forward.
Yeah, step forward. And then turn again, empty stand. Ah. Turn to the side. Good. Okay, good. All right, good. Let's do that again, everyone. Okay, good. Thrust. I'll do the side first. Thrust. Toes in, cross. Sit, shift weight to the left. To the right, half of the sword. Twist. Step. Look. Good. Excellent. Okay. Well done. Okay, let's do that again. You ready?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Around too far there, you start to
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're starting here,
Yeah.
you're going to end up there.
we started there, so-
Yeah. Okay, let's try again. Ready? 1, left foot. 1, 2, cross, sit back. 3, 4, 5, 6, empty stand. Empty stand. Yeah. Left foot. Left foot. Left foot empty. Your right foot. Right. Left foot. Okay, good. Now let me do it on this side. I tell you what, because it's quite difficult to get through now because you've gone through so much today. I'm going to do it just on this particular one. You have a look, and then when you practice, you can try it at home. Okay? I'm going to turn the camera on the other side. Okay, good. Turning too fast, sorry. Okay, good. Okay, good. So I'm going to do from different angles so you can see how it works. All right. So I'm going to do it from this angle first so you can see. Yeah. One, 2, 3, down, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so is this angle? Yeah, angle now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finish. Okay, now this angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay, good. And one last time, this angle. 1. Oh, sorry, wrong. Sorry. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. All right, yeah. Okay, good, yeah. Yeah, okay. You can actually do another way. When you finish, you can do 1, 2, 3, if you want. Okay, so it could be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay, so you can do that way as well. There's so many different possible options. Okay, so as I say, you can do two steps, 3 steps, whatever. So you could even like sort of go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the hands down. Whichever is easier for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Okay, well done, everybody. Let's see what time it is now. I think we've done very well today. Hang on, let me get it back to the screen. Sorry? Yeah, something like that, isn't it? Okay, good. Okay, good. I think we've done very, very well today, so I think we'll call it a day. So, any questions? Any questions so far from those 2 guys on site or those of you on Zoom? Any questions?
Terry, I have a question about the history of this particular routine. A long time ago,
Yeah.
I learned a variation, a set of Sun Tai Jian, because like a bazillion Sun Tai Jian variations. How close has this been? Like, when you say it's compact, have they cut choreography from Sun Tai Jian? Or when you say compact, it's comparative to the long form?
More postures. There isn't really a lot more. Actually, we probably have missed out about 10 postures altogether. So in a way, this is, although we call it a compact form, but it hasn't really been very compacted like the 24-step. Now remember, like 24-step is compacted from, some people call it simplified, from 80 odd postures. Some people even counted it to 100, 300, 508 postures. But in Sun style, there are probably about another 10 postures that to be added on. So five in the first half, 5 in the second half. to make it slightly more, sort of a little bit longer. So there isn't really a lot movement, a lot of movements been taken out. There aren't many, okay? So in a way, because this compacted form was sort of structured by Professor Lee. So in a way, he tried to keep as many in there as possible. However, you know, to keep it manageable in a way for most beginners to do over a weekend or two, okay? So therefore, you haven't missed much yet. But I would say, don't worry, we will get into that next time soon in the future, yeah? So when we get good at this compact form, then we can always get into the long form. However, bear in mind that although this is a compact form, it can still be two people do practice together. Okay, so we haven't missed out or lost out that element of two people practice. Okay, does that make sense to you, Sarah?
Yeah, I was just curious that so that the longer set, the original set, that's also a two-person set.
Sorry?
That's also the longer set is also a two-person set.
A two people practice sets, that's right, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So cool. Really, both sets are, I mean, the only difference is the postures are a few postures less.
Okay.
There's no changes in the actual element of two people fighting. They call it a two-man form. It has not lost that element. Okay, Kai?
Yeah, just a quick question. You know, if the people, just because I've never seen it, when two people are practicing together, do they start facing each other or do they face, you know, away from each other? Just a curiosity, that's all.
Did you see me and Faye practice?
I've seen it once or twice, yes.
Yeah, the demonstration, yeah, that's more or less the same. So that means that we will have a distance apart.
Yes.
For example, if Chris, stand over here. Yeah, stand there. Okay, fine. Okay. So what happened there is, if I'm facing the camera, you will be turning behind. So that's it. Yeah. So this is more or less the way. Yeah. So you're sort of like this. Yeah. Okay. Good. So it's more or less like sort of a wheel. I'm facing one side. He's facing another.
I understand. Yes.
So we do this. Da da together. Da 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 da. Then we start facing each other. Can you see? Yeah. So yes. This is how we actually do. And I guess this is also a lot to do with Wudang sword as well, because Wudang Tai Chi sword, not Wudang Tai Chi sword, Wudang sword is also has a dual practice. So what me and Faye did was part of the Wudang sword, not the Sun Style sword, in a sort of a New Year celebration or whatever. Yeah. And also the two-man practice on hand form are the Yang style base form. Okay, yeah. So that's the slight difference. In Sun style, it's you know, we haven't demonstrated yet the Sun style. So yes, but hopefully you will learn to do two people form. Maybe one day when we can actually meet in person here, yep. And then we can do a bit of a two-man practice.
Yes. Okay,
two-man practice, and then have a little go. But as I say, you know, if anyone near you does know the form, then you can try part 1, part 2, and then swap over part 2, part 1. Okay, so it shouldn't really be too difficult to suss out the actual applications because it's quite clear. Sun Style is very clear about how you actually use the application. Really, Sun Style Tai Chi Sword is more like fencing. If you look very carefully, there isn't really many sort of fancy movements. Is very, very practical. A thrust is a thrust, a chop is a chop, a flick is a flick. So very, very clear and swift strike. So two people, it looks beautiful when you're actually doing it together. Okay? Any other questions? No? Okay, let's do some warm down exercise then, shall we? Okay, good. Okay, good, yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm going to lower my camera so that I'm going to stand down here. Yeah. Hang on a second. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, good. Ready? Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once more, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. Then the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Belly button, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower abdomen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3. Inside. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay, that's yeah. The other side. Good. Okay. Excellent. Okay, wash your face. Hair. Okay, relax. Okay, good. Okay, now there's a few more minutes left. So just you can relax, everybody, if you want. You can relax a little bit. I think I have actually turned this off. Yeah. Okay. Now, just to give you, relax here, everybody relax. Just to give you a quick background about Sun Style Tai Chi and the family, about Professor Lee's family, or the family lineage. I'm sure most of you have already known about Professor Lee and his family, the Lee family, how their relationship is. Okay. Now, Sun Style Tai Chi, as we all know, is actually one of the 5 traditional Tai Chi style being promoted in China and now worldwide. And there are really quite a few people teaching in China on Sun Style. But outside China, there are many people that are actually teaching it or being well known, really, or well known as the lineage bearer. There are people who are teaching Sun Style, we call it the adopted or changed form for health or whatever, especially a very distinctive one is Paul Lam's Tai Chi for arthritis and things like that. He's actually, in a way, adapted Sun Style, changing some of the characteristics and call it Tai Chi for health or whatever. Yeah, okay. But apart from that, there are many people that is quite well known. I believe that in America, there are a couple of people teaching Sun Style and who are students of Grandmaster Sun Jianyun. And so what is the relationship between the Lee family and Grandmaster Sun Jianyun? I think it's quite important for us to understand the family history so that we know why we are involved in Sun Style Tai Chi. Not because Professor Lee is you can say, well-known teacher in China, mainly promoting 24-step, 88-step, 32 sword, 42 hand form, or 48, like that. But in fact, they come from a very traditional martial art family. And Professor Lee's grandfather was actually the senior student of Sun Lutang. So Professor Lee's grandfather, Li Yulin, had a teacher on Xingyi and Bagua. And but the teacher died, was shot dead, in fact, by bandits. And so his grandfather spent all he had, sold his house and everything, get enough money to go to where the body of his teacher was, and obviously pay somebody to have him collected and brought home for burial. And that a lot of people admired his you can say his respect for his teacher and the things he'd done for his teacher and family. So in the funeral, there were many great masters turned up for his teacher's funeral that he actually set up, arranged for him. And in there, one guy came along and said to him, he said, "Oh, I really appreciate your, your respect for your teacher and what you've done for your teacher's family." And he said, "If you are happy, and because since your teacher is no longer around, maybe you want to learn more from me. You may want to start learning from me." And at that point, Professor Lee's grandfather didn't know who this person was. So he went to his teacher's teacher, so his great teacher, and asked the teacher, and said, "Oh, this is a situation. This man, a very nice man, come and very kindly offered to teach me, carry on teaching me, as my teacher has passed away. And but I'm not so sure who this person is and whether he's any good or whether he's just a cowboy." Yeehaw! That's it. And obviously his great teacher said to him that, "Well, this man, if he offers, you take him with both hands because he's one of the best in Xingyi, Bagua, and Tai Chi." And then he told him his name. His name was Sun Lutang, Grandmaster Sun Lutang, the creator of Sun Style Tai Chi. Obviously, there's a catch, because the catch was he must leave with him because he's going back home the next day. So the teacher, Grandmaster Sun Lutang, say, "Well, if you want to come learn from me, then you must pack and move tomorrow with me." So he moved to go with his teacher and learn from his teacher. So since then, obviously, he's been teaching and helping his teacher, Grandmaster Sun Lutang, in his teaching. So at that time, in China, very often students don't learn from the teacher. They learn from the Kung Fu brothers. So therefore, because the teachers just pass it on to the senior brothers to teach. So therefore, over a number of years, the people who were teaching for Sun Lutang, there were three of them. One was Professor Lee's grandfather, Li Yulin. The second one was Sun Lutang's son, Li Chunzhou. The third one is Sun Lutang's daughter, Sun Jianyuan, Grandmaster Sun Jianyuan, and she was quite young then. She was only like 17, 18 years old when her dad passed away. So yes, they were the three people. So you can see how close the relationship was between the Sun family and Professor Lee's family, especially Professor Lee's grandfather. Although there was some sort of a little dispute between Sun Lutang's son and his grandfather, but it didn't change the fact that, like, Sun Lutang, one of Sun Lutang's senior students, and you can say one of Sun Lutang's most liked student was Professor Lee's grandfather. And just to give you an idea how close the family was, even after Sun Lutang passed away, Sun Jianyuan, as one of the main bearers on Sun Style, after Sun Lutang passed away, she never got married. She was always on her own, and she kept a very, very close relationship with the Lee family, which is Professor Lee and Professor Lee's grandfather. And when she retired, in her like 50s, 60s, she was still on her own. So obviously life was quite tough there at the time in China. And she actually moved in and lived with Professor Li and the children, which including Faye and her sister, Mrs. Li, for 3 years. And she actually babysitted Faye as well. So you can imagine how close the family was. Okay, so this is how Sun Style is related to the Li family. Although in the 50s, when the Li family, especially Professor Li's uncle, Grandmaster Li Kenji, he was actually like sort of growing up with Sun Jianyuan, and they were playing together, they were practicing together, they were learning from her father together. And but because of the changes in the sports council in China, and they were actually sort of teaching, promoting slightly different things, for example, mainly on young style. So therefore, the family in becoming more prominent or well-known on the young style side of their practice than the Sun style. But in fact, Sun style was the main style. And young style was also lineaged by Wu Dangsuo Grandmaster Li Jinliu, who was the student of Yang Chengfu's father. And Li Yulin actually learned from Grandmaster Li Jinliu, who was the student of Li Jianhou. Yang Jianhou, sorry. Yang Jianhou is Yang Chengfu's father. So again, it's also from the lineage from the young style as well. But obviously, over the years, I think, you know, it's been going on for many years, and we've been practicing and teaching Sun style. And I think Sun style is a lovely style of practice, as you now have experienced. So hopefully, we will carry on this family lineage. It's not about whether the name is Sun or the name is Li. It's a style of Tai Chi that we hold dear to. And also, it's a lovely style that it should be practiced by many people. And this is our determination to promote it. So remember, when you practice Sun style and you learn from the Deyin Tai Chi Chinese Institute, you are actually part of the family lineage. It's not someone who learned from a video teaching you. You are someone passed on from the family. Okay, good. I hope you get a very good understanding about what Sun style is and the family connections between the Li family and Sun family. Okay, so let's do our greeting and say our goodbyes. 同学们再见. Okay, and assume. Ready? 同学们再见. 老师再见. Okay, good. Okay, we'll see. I'll turn off my recording. Hang on a second, and then you can unmute yourself, and then we can probably say our goodbyes. Yeah. Hang on a second.